So we just entered the month of May, and I want to review my top shows, dramas, movies, and even anime for this whole first quarter of the year. So I'm going to start with C dramas, then I'll go to K dramas, I'll go to anime and movie. I've not really watched a lot this year, but I'm going to be reviewing it every quarter. This video might end up in two parts. I'll see how long it actually is. Since I'm recording every day, I'm trying not to make it too lengthy. But if it still makes a lot of sense, I'm going to post it as one video. We're going to start with C dramas. Those are the Chinese dramas that I have watched this year. I feel like I've started a lot of dramas, but I've dropped so many. Like, I don't have patience for a lot of things, and anything that stresses me out too much, yeah, is not for me. Disclaimer now, this I'm not a professional reviewer or like critique. I'm just someone that does it for vibes. Like, I'm just reviewing it for vibes. So my first drama is Shine on Me. This drama had me in a chokehold. It's technically from like last year, like December, and it's bled into the new year, but I'm going to count it as this year. The drama, like, is one of the like first dramas that I really followed like day by day. I even like I had stopped using Twitter for like a while. I got Twitter back just to follow with the discourse on it. It was that good. I am a modern drama girly. I know a lot of C-drama fans will find that quite crazy because a lot of people like the ancient dramas, but I am very much a modern drama like girly. And this was like heaven for me. This was everything for me. The synopsis of it, essentially, I'm going to try not to spoil it, but the synopsis is okay, let me just read it out. It follows Nishi Guang. I hope I'm pronouncing it well, Nishi Guang. She basically had a crush on someone that was like in her friend group and all that and all that. She comes from a rich family, and the guy was really not treating her well. Like, even if, like, I feel like even if he did not like her, he will not treat her like that. But that's besides the point. Yes, it follows her and how she was in university. She was about to graduate, and like she had some struggles then. And it also follows our main lead, the guy. He's called Lin Yusen. He was originally a neurosurgeon, but in the bid to go and visit her, or her, yes, in me to go and visit her, he got into an accident, a terrible accident that made him like end his medical career, basically changing the whole course of his life and all that. So this story, I feel like the premise is very simple. Like, it's not such a huge deal. Like, it's just something, it should be something very basic because not much is supposed to go on, but I feel like it was executed very well. Like, they didn't drag out the whole him hating her plot, because I have to say I hated that part of the him treating her rudely. I hated it. It was understandable, but like I still hated it. But I love the fact that they didn't like drag it out and all that. It was, yeah, but that's basically the whole plot of the show. So I'm going to name like the good things and the bad things about it, or about the show. Something that I really loved about the show was the fact that both of them were rich. I'm tired of the basic trope of poor girl, rich guy. Poor girl, rich guy. Like, every time the guy is always coming to save the girl. This point, she was rich, he was rich. Like, yes, like nobody was coming to rescue anyone out of poverty. And I loved that fact. And I love the fact that she was a very confident person too. Like, forget the fact that the guy that she liked kind of dealt with her confidence a bit, but she was a very confident person, and I loved that. That's one thing that I really loved about it. The second thing I really loved about it was their chemistry. Like, everybody was acting their ass out. The Anytime they are looking at each other, it feels like they should get a room. Like, are we supposed to be watching this? And I have to give it up for my girl, Jade Mai, and my baby boy, Song Wei Long. I liked him in the beginning. Like, I've always liked his shows because I also watched Youthful Glory last year. I've always loved his shows, but this one, like, I don't know, he was just handsome on another level. The chemistry between them was given. I've always loved her because I also watched Admit's A Snowstorm of Love. I hope I'm not mixing it up. Yes. And her chemistry with the main lead there was beautiful. So, like, I never doubted her abilities, but, like, both of them brought out their characters very well. I didn't doubt what they were doing. It was just good. Like, I loved it. Third thing I really liked was the cinematography. Everything, it was so well shot. For a modern drama, they didn't slack in the whole, like, they could have very well made it a very normal looking drama, but, like, everything was so well shot. The colors were vibrant. The scene I love was that scene that he was climbing up the stairs to go and meet, and the snow was falling. It was so good. It was I love that. That's, like, everything was so well shot and it was so beautiful. And, like, I have to give it to the director for that, and the cinematographer, everyone, basically the cast. Everything was good. One other thing I really loved about it was her family. Her family, like, given that the first set of friends she had were, like, very trash, I hated them. But her family, they were so nice. Like, her mom was so supportive. Her cousin, I love her cousin. I love him so much. Jangre, he was such, like, it was giving sibling energy more than cousins energy. And I guess, like, that's a thing in China, like, because a lot of people didn't grow up with siblings, so, like, they get close to their cousins and everything. So it was really, really, like, they were so close. He was so thoughtful. Like, every time that, like, she's in, like, something is going on with her, he's always finding a way to make her feel better. I loved it. I love from my demeanor, it's obvious that, like, I love this show so much. So on to the negatives of it. As I've mentioned earlier, one thing I didn't like was how initially he was so rude to her. This is not even a directing or writing choice. It was a bit confusing, to be very honest, because it wasn't, I feel like it wasn't very clear that this is what happened, that, okay, he thought that she was, like, to me, it wasn't, like, very, very clear. It was, like, later on that we understood that, okay, this is why he was angry. Initially, I was like, what is going on? But I guess it's just a me thing. But I hated the fact that he was mean to her in the beginning. Then, the second thing I didn't like, bit second and last, is the fact that the end of it, like, at the end, the last episode, they were just time skipping. 2016, 2020, 2026, 2030. I'm like, let's chill. Like, there's no problem if you don't show us, like, if you, like, or just show us one future. Like, I feel like they were trying to hammer that, okay, this was a good ending and everything. But generally, I loved the show. I feel like if you need something that is an easy watch, something that will not stress you out, I don't like stress. Something that will not stress you out, I feel like that's the best drama to watch, because it's, like, so chill. The conflict is not too overwhelming, and yeah, it's just good vibes all around. And my score for it is a 9/10. 9/10. I feel like some parts of it dragged on a bit, but, like, that's fine. It's not like a life-changing drama. It's a very like easy and nice watch. So I gave it a 9/10. Yes. The next drama is How Dare You. And this synopsis is basically a worker, I think. She's an editor or something like that. Or someone that they are trying to adapt a book. I'm not too sure of that. But yes, she transmigrates into a book and she meets her fellow transmigrator, the guy. And basically, he's supposed to be a tyrant. Yes, and she's supposed to be like an evil queen, and just basically them navigating that whole world as two transmigrators. Yes, it was already something that was it's a novel, I think. I think it's a novel or a doa, and it's also like animated. So this is just like the last one that was done. Yes. My thoughts on it. I feel like it was a really enjoyable watch. Like it was really, really fun. Like I enjoyed every moment of it. I had paused it at some points in the middle, but I picked it up again and it was still so like interesting to watch. My likes, the things I'll point out. The first thing I would say is the acting from both actor and the actress were, in fact, from everyone, was really, really good. Was very, very convincing. Like especially Zhao Dan, that's the main lead. He like you could believe that he was actually a tyrant, like with the way he was acting, the like everything, like the acting from both their ends was really good. And in line with their acting, the comedy, the fact like I was really impressed because Chong Lei, I don't think I've ever seen him in a very comedic role, like a full-on comedic role. I heard that the start of his career he kind of did a lot of that, but like I've not watched anything yet. But like this role was so funny. Like every episode you had a reason to laugh. I was laughing every episode. Two of them with their shenanigans, their modern day like their modern day humor that it was inserted and everything. It was very, very interesting to watch. Like it was very funny. Like every episode was funny, and that was done intentionally. I loved the comedy in it. Another thing that I really loved was their costumes. Wang Churang, I have to say, is a very beautiful actress. Like she's so beautiful. Like I was so surprised at how like she's so fine. And like seeing her in the full costume and everything, like my jaw literally dropped. She looks amazing. Even Xiaodan, he looks amazing. Like that's Chunglei. He looks amazing. Everybody looks fine as hell in this drama. Like that's the it with it. Some people like criticized it. I saw some criticisms that it was not like very like similar to the animation. I don't know that. I'm talking as someone that has only seen the C-drama of it. I loved how everyone looked. A few things I would like to like highlight is the first thing is Mr. Bay. I loved him or him so much, and the whole costume changing from woman to a guy. Like I loved the whole like I loved the change, and I loved his love for Xiao Dan even till the very end. It was quite sad when what happened, but like I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Bay. Yes. And I also want to point out, I feel like it was very necessary for like to keep a level of seriousness in the show, but the Shang San's diary, that is like the end clips that they used to put of the small child. It was so depressing. Like I was so sad anytime I watch it. Sometimes I don't think I could watch some of them fully because it was so sad, like what a child that young had to pass through because you were transmigrated. Like I feel like it removed the whole comedic part of it and really put how serious it will actually be. Like obviously it's will never happen, but like it's how serious it will actually be like to transmigrate to such a place, like the dangers and all that is not like just child's play that you just brush it off. Yeah, so that was something that was very, very sad. It was important to the plots, and I appreciate them adding it because it added a level of seriousness and a level of depth to the character. Yes. So on to the things I did not like. I'll point out, this is not a show thing, it's not anything about the show. I hated the villain. I hated him. I hated him so much. Like, you know, when a villains, like I don't give a fuck about your sad story. Like, he did not have the courage to go after the queen, so he went after the weak person. The person that is Shaudan that is weak, he went after him instead of going after the queen that actually is the cause of his problems. And that is cowardly behavior. Yes, I said it. Yes, I know that's not like a dislike, but I hated him in the show. I really did. I wish the worst for him. Yes, and I'm happy what happened. Yeah. So moving on to, okay, what I actually did not like was the ending. I feel like I understand the whole like Chinese censorship thing, and like it's justifiable. That's like why they ended it that way, and it's not an animation, so yes. But it's I wish we saw more, like at least for them to talk a bit more. Like it was just like, oh, I see you, you see me. It was very implied, and I was a bit frustrated by that because I'm like, there's so much to talk about. Like, why are you just leaving us hanging? But it's either way, it was a good ending. It was just, I wish like it was better. My score of the show, I would say, is a solid 8.5. I feel like that this is also one of the best like transmigration storylines I've seen, and I already know that it has been animated before, so like maybe to some people it won't be very original if they have watched it, but like it was I loved it. It was a very solid storyline. Actors, everyone did their like this thing, and I loved it. I really did. So I gave it an 8.5. I don't know where they could do better, but like I enjoyed it. It was a very enjoyable watch. If you want to laugh and just forget about your problems, some parts, but forget about your problems, I feel like that's a solid show. Moving on to the next. Yes, Pursuit of Jade. This is probably one of the main reasons I'm making this video. Pursuit of Jade. Okay. Let me just talk a bit about it, like a brief synopsis. It's about a girl, Chang Yu, that discovered or finds a man in the snow that is about to die. That is Xie Zheng or Yang Zhen. Yeah, I'll call him Yang Zhen because he's forever Yang Zhen in my heart. But yes, Chang Yu finds him in the snow, nurses him to health, sacrifices a lot, and at some point, because of the times, the war and everything, he has to marry into her family. That's as a matriarchal husband. That was the first time I heard that word actually. But yes, he has to marry into her family, and like yes, but he's actually a general. That's a marquis in like the capital. Yes. So that's basically like a brief synopsis of it, and it's just how they are navigating everything and how like the truth comes out, even about her family, what happened because her parents died. She's an orphan. So yes, that's the synopsis. So removing the serious things, I love Pursuit of Jade is a drama that I've anticipated for like 2 years. I already had it at the back of my mind. Immediately it dropped, I watched it. Like, it's not the case of, oh, I saw edits on. I was waiting for the release date. They were supposed to release it a bit earlier, but they shifted it. I was there. I was seated. I was so seated. They were like, the movie has not even started yet. Yes, I was seated. So there's nothing like when a drama that is anticipated hits so much. Like when your energy is matched, it is everything. Drama was so good. Like, this is one of the few C-dramas that I know that a lot of K-drama watchers, like, they came over and they were like, okay, I want to watch it. Like, everybody's hyping up. I was telling everyone about it. It was doing like evangelism. Like, you were going around trying to get people to watch it because you're like, it was good. It was that good. And the start was beautiful. The director, like, first of all, I just want to give a round of applause to the director. He did his one. Like, the sound, the cinematography, everything was beautiful. Everything was beautiful. I loved it so much. Like, everything about it was great. Okay, so I'll point out the things I liked. Obviously, I loved the directing. That's it's as if the director really likes Snow, because with Snow he was doing so much. Like, I was like, wow, it was beautiful. Yes. And I had tried to do this thing, the sound. I did not notice how much, like, how beautiful and how rich the sound was until I decided to watch it on my TV with like speakers and everything. The sound design is insane. It's beautiful. Yeah, like it's everything. Yes. Another thing I loved was the martial arts. As someone that loves action movies, I was very satisfied. Like, I was extremely satisfied with the action scenes. It wasn't very like implied, like, oh, boom, 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 boom. No, like, people were doing somersaults, we were kicking people and they were flying. Like, I don't care how real it looks. It was so beautiful. It was so nice. Like, I liked it very much. I loved the whole, like, the sequences, and it was very nice. Another thing I love now, like, we'll get very serious. Another thing I love is Chang Yu as a character. I feel like it's not until I watched Pursuit of Jade did I realize how much like female characters or female leads are horribly written in a lot of dramas. Like, I was watching Chang Yu, and there were a lot of instances that Yang Zhen should have come to save her. Like, this was his time to come and be like, oh, I'm here for you and everything. But the writer did not, like, put it that, oh, he'll come and say, she saved herself so many times. Like, the times that you think that he'll come and rescue her, he didn't rescue her. She rescued herself. Like, she got things done. And I feel like so many female characters are poorly written. There's so many times that in dramas, I'm like, okay, I understand why you like this guy, because most times writers make green flag guys, like guys that are like, oh yeah, you write almost imaginary guys, yes, because that's everyone's dream and all that. But the women end up falling very flat, because it's like, I look at a lot of female leads and I'm like, I don't understand why the male lead likes you. Like, if I want to be very honest, like, I don't understand why the male lead likes you. But Chang Yu was nothing like that. She was strong. She was caring. You knew her character traits, like, from the very beginning. It was not even a case of the fact that because she was a butcher and everything. She was strong in character. Like, she handled things properly. And mind you, her parents only just died. Like, it's not like she has been handling things for so many years, and she, like, immediately her parents died, she just resumed responsibility. She did not lose the part of herself that was caring and loving. Like, she was such a well-written character. Like, so many times I had to pause it and I'd be like, I love you. Like, I'm in love with you. Like, it's not just the male character that you'll be like, oh, wow, I wish he was for me. Like, oh, I love you so much. I loved Chang Yu as a human being, because I'm like, you're so, like, you're so strong. Like, that's how you write a strong female lead, and a well-written female lead. She was she was not just one track minded, because that's what they end up doing. They end up doing making like a female character that is just, okay, it's only one thing on her mind. Oh, she's clumsy, so everything she does will be clumsy. She will not have sense. It's only clumsy, clumsy, clumsy. I'm like, oh my god, is there no more? Is there no more to her than that? But yes, Chang Yu was like the perfect female lead. Yes. Then the acting from both sides. I think I've spoken about the acting for all these things. I feel like acting is such a big thing to me. Like the acting from both their side, both of them, the two actors, amazing. Like, it was good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I need more words. I think I need to expand my vocabulary so that I'll be able to explain things better. But their acting was so believable when they are staring at each other, when they're angry at each other, the heavy moments between them and all that. Beautiful. Like, it was well acted. I could go on and on and on and on about what I loved about Pursuit of Jade. Pursuit of Jade was just that show. Like, I feel like that kind of show doesn't come often, and it's the show of the year. Like, it's the show of the year. I don't want of the next 5 years probably, but like, show of the year. I know, like, there were some criticisms about him being too fine and wearing makeup and all that, but like, I don't care. Like, who cares about that? If I'm looking for average looking men, I would have gone outside. Yes. So he was very, like, I didn't even care about that. He was nice. He was like, everything was good. So now the portion of what I disliked about Pursuit of Jade, or something that I wish could have been better. One thing that I wish could have been better is the ending. The ending felt so rushed. I'm not going to lie. That last episode, was the last 2 episodes, I was like, what is going on? Like, the build up, we were building, and we didn't go anywhere. Like, we built to the point that, okay, everyone came to this place. I expected a big battle. Like, I expected chaos everywhere. Then, out of the ashes, we rise successful. Yes, I expected that. But it felt very flat, because this happened. It was like, oh, this person is captive, shoot an arrow. Oh, this person just fainted. Oh, this one, they were about to fall down. Then uncle and nephew were fighting that ground. I feel like everything seemed so rushed. I was like, where are we going to? Like, and this I want to point out. I know that it is the 40 episodes was due to the rule change that you cannot do more than 40 episodes. But I felt like if you knew about the 40 episodes, this thing ahead of time, you would have structured, especially those last few episodes, cut out some things so that the final battle can really give like final battle. I don't know, maybe, yeah, that was one major like critique I had. Like, every other thing, I loved it. Okay, one other thing I didn't like was that pig squad, that guy, one of the members of the pig squad that liked her randomly. I really didn't understand why they made him romantically interested in her. They could have just left it very platonically, because I feel like it would have hit if he was the one that died. Like, if he had died like for her, like trying to protect her and all this kind of thing. I feel like it would have had more emotional impact than him just liking her and getting angry about it. It was just a very unnecessary. Even the pig squad as a whole, I felt like, I understand it's due to the episodes and everything, like the short episodes, but they were not, at some points, they were not necessary. They were just taking up space. I said what I said. Like, at first, they were so beloved. At the end, I felt like, what are you guys still doing here? I don't know. Yes. And another critique I have is the second leads. Why did they give them so many romantic scenes together? Like, why were we supposed to root for them? Like, even our main leads didn't even get that many like sweet scenes or sensual scenes. Everything just went to them, and I was like, this guy is a villain. Are we supposed to be like this? Like, he's hot, yes, but like, he's a psycho. Why not? Bro tried to kill his child. Why not rooting for that? We need him dead. So I was very confused at why they were like really trying to make them seem like they had so much. Like, their relationship was complicated and everything, but above all, she wanted him dead, and we too wanted him dead. So I don't understand why they were trying to make things very like heated between them, and so gave them so many of those kinds of scenes. I didn't like it. So my final rating for Pursuit of Jade is a 9.6. I think I should have given it a 10. I would have given it a perfect 10 if not for the ending. The ending took a 0.4 because I felt like it just built up to nothing. But like, forget this part. If you want to watch it, go and watch it. It's a life-changing drama. Like, I think it awoke something in me, and I was like, this is a masterpiece. Yes, I loved it, and I love the culture of everyone. Like, right now, the antenna, the is it gauche, like the whole, yes, in like all the trends that are coming from it. I will slaughter pigs for you. All those things. I love it. Like, there's nothing more satisfying, especially to like creators of something, than seeing other people pick it up and like make trends out of it and all that. It's a very beautiful drama, and K-drama watchers and everyone that is watching it now is very understandable how people are recommending it, because it is just that good. It is that good. Yes, so if you have not watched it, actually go and watch it. So for the Chinese dramas that I DNF'd, I did not finish them. They were not my vibe. The two main ones, I feel like there's so many that I dropped. I just didn't take note of it. The two main ones, the first one is Generation to Generation. I am so sorry. You can shoot me, you can, yeah. Generation to Generation. At first, like, I love my guy from Wifty. Yes, I love him so much. I love the main character. But I don't know, like, the whole drama just felt so empty. Like, it always felt like something was missing. Like, it was giving nothing pie. Like, it's not going anywhere. They're just aura farming, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. Like, I was like, where are we going to this? Like, there's nothing like, I watched up to 7 episodes, hoping like we could kind of see a direction of where it was going. But as much as I tried to see the vision was just not visioning. I just said, it is not for me. Like, I dropped it. I saw a lot of edits. People were like, yeah, he looked fine, no doubt. Like, he looked hot and everything. But I felt like, it just didn't interest me. I dropped it. I DNF'd it. Sorry. If you enjoyed it, please drop it in the comments. Just like explain maybe something I missed, or maybe why I should pick it up again. But I genuinely did not enjoy it. Another drama that I have not finished, which I might actually go back and finish, is Love Between the Lines. Like, the beginning part was really like, it really got me, but I feel like it was dragging on a bit, like, especially with the whole like building collapse, and the second lead, the girl and her husband, I was like, where is that going to, and all this kind of thing. I don't shoot me down yet. This particular one, I think I'm going to go back to it when I'm like, my mind is a bit clear, and like, yes, I'll go back to watch it again, just to see like the end, because I am interested in how it will end. But for now, I have DNF'd it. Let's see if by the end of the year I pick it up again. Yes, or before the end of the year. Yes. Another drama that I DNF'd was You Are My Faithful Love. I think this one was just, The plots essentially is a writer, someone that was a writer. She wrote about her story. She did not have any inspiration. She wrote about her personal story, like her unrequited love, and she published it. And it seemed like somebody else had already published the same thing. Like it seemed that she was getting plagiarism accusations, and she tried to reach out, and apparently the person she was having unrequited love for, or her crush, actually liked her back, and his sister was using his diary to write like about their unrequited love. Yes, I'm going to be very honest. The first thing that threw me off was the editing. I told you I'm a modern drama girl, and the editing threw me off because it seemed so outrageous. I'm sorry. It was like some sound effects they were adding was so unnecessary. Like it didn't draw me in. I just like, yes. And the second thing is, I felt like they were like dragging out a plot that was simple. Like I feel like they were trying to overcomplicate it. It's a very simple plot. Like I would have preferred they met earlier and like were kind of trying to navigate liking each other. Maybe another thing will come. Like we're dragging out the whole, oh, he knows she likes him, and oh, he's the one that wrote. I did not appreciate it. Already the editing threw me off. Then the storyline was dragging. I just was like, yeah, this is not for me. Like I do not like it. As long as I love the main actor. I think his name is Miles. Yeah, I love him so much, especially in Unforgettable Love. But I couldn't just watch it. It was quite unwatchable to me. Yes. So these are my C-drama takes and my ratings. I am going to be making a part 2 with the K-drama version of it. I've not watched so many K-dramas, so it's not going to be very long. I'm going to add K-dramas, anime, and Hollywood in the next video. C-dramas, because I think this year I've really watched a lot of C-dramas. So yeah, if you like this, please subscribe, like and share with your friends. Thank you very much, and bye.